we're back in the hotel room. The last night here. I just got done packing up my shit. So we get out of here in the morning to head back to Virginia. I'm so tired. I actually got up last night, or this morning at 4:30, and couldn't go back to sleep. So I was up from 4:30 till, it's like, I don't know, almost midnight now. And what an amazing fucking day. I mean, I was actually supposed to come back here and do some collaboration videos with the Gorilla Chemist, who now has his own line of supplements coming out. And I was like, we're both at this hotel, so I was like, yeah, all right, when we get back there, just hit me up, text me, and I'll come down, we can shoot him in the lobby, we'll do something cool. And I was waiting for him to text, and then I woke up like an hour and a half later. I was like, what the fuck? My phone hadn't rang or anything. I was like, huh. So I went down to the front desk to get some waters, and he came walking down to the front. He's like, bro, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. I was like, so did I, bro. Like, everybody was just fried because there was adrenaline for the day. It was something amazing on all fronts. And to hear some of the stories from the veterans, it's very hard to control your emotions because I've never been in a position before where there were so many veterans in one place telling their stories, and all of them have been to war. All of them have been injured. All of them are, trying to make the best of what they have right now and the situation that they're in, and they're all positive people. I'm sure they have their down times and their points where they're not positive, but they're all super positive, and they've been dealt a really shitty hand. So, I don't know. It's emotional right now, I'll be honest with you. Yeah. Well, all right. So after the event, all of us went out. Mark, Katie, Justin, Casey Mitchell, Seth Feroci, Derek Carver. I'm trying to name off everybody that was there. It's just Kara Corey and her husband Jay. I mean, just everybody went out to a pizza joint here and had pizza together. Of all things, like I haven't had pizza in so long, and many of the people there haven't had pizza in so long. And we just chilled and we laughed, and you could see how drained everybody was. And it wasn't so much that you're tired, like you're emotionally tired. And our goal was $50,000. This hadn't been really promoted that long. It was only a few months. And 50 grand, I mean, for the fitness industry, for putting it on together in that short notice, we hit 55 grand as of right now. And they're still counting some of the donations that were these t-shirts, the Real Weights for Real Heroes t-shirts that they're selling. You can get these on the Tiger Fitness website right now. They're $10, and all of those proceeds go to the veterans. So it's actually still open right now. They're going to continue it through the rest of the month. Donations going right to the Semper Fi Foundation, nonstop. Like the donations go right there. Tiger Fitness sees none of it. We see none of it. It's a non-profit thing. All the money goes there. So who the fuck knows? By the end of the month, we could be up to 70 grand, and that's just, it's just amazing. So what I want to definitely take a minute to do is, in the last month or so, last few years, a lot of negativity, a lot of people fighting, a lot of people arguing, nitpicking and bickering and making stupid videos, arguing with each other and shit like that. And today was the first time in a while that YouTubers and the fitness community in general came together, all together, no matter what differences we had. There were people there that I had differences with that in the past that I wouldn't have necessarily hung out with and stuff. Everything was put aside for the better good of the better cause of something positive to help the people that protect our country and allow us to do what we do. Without these veterans fighting for us and our freedom, we don't do YouTube. We don't do Instagram. We don't hop on a plane and come to Ohio to do anything. We don't go to the Arnold Classic. We do shit without them doing this. And they have paid a price. And they get treated very poorly in most circumstances. The medical care that they get is very poor in a lot of circumstances. The way people look down on them many times, I don't know how the fuck you could look down on them, but they do. So it was a chance for all of us to give back and at the same time show solidarity in for what we do and show that, hey, we have differences, but they don't matter today. Like, it does not matter. Everything that we may have fought about, argued about before is fucking gone today. Let's just do this. And that's what it turned out to be. So shout out to Mark Lobliner and Katie Lobliner who put this thing on and had a vision. You know, it started out as a challenge to Brad Castleberry and to try to just go toe-to-toe and raise money as a little competition between Mark and Brad Castleberry. And when Castleberry opted out, Mark was like, "Fuck it, I'm just going to move forward with this thing, and we'll just do it. You know, we'll have people do it. We'll compete. We'll give out prizes. We'll have a silent auction." And it developed and evolved into something that, you know, pulled in 55,000 so far, and may pull in up to 70 in the rest of the month to help veterans, and they appreciate it. The veterans appreciate it. You could see it on their faces. They were telling their stories, and you know, the fitness industry in general doesn't really go out on a limb to help them that much. You know, like this opportunity has been there for anyone in the fitness opportunity, any company, any individual, any YouTuber, anybody, to do this for them and give back and help them and say thank you, we appreciate you, and nobody has done it. You know, it took Mark and Katie to figure out, fuck, well, this is what we can do. You know, of course, I donate money, and other people donate money directly to stuff like, you know, the Wounded Warrior Foundation and stuff like that. But, you know, as individuals, we can't donate $50,000 at a time. But collectively together, we can use people that we know, businesses, contacts, etc., to bring that money in and give it to them. So we're stronger together than we are alone. And fuck, look at what's going on right now between the fucking racism and the fighting and Republicans and Democrats. And I'm not even, you know, political, but people at odds all over the place. And here we are, you know, different fucking races, different points of view, different political views, different different styles of training, different ways of eating, you know, different fucking haircuts, different t-shirts, different whatever, everything. Everything was different between all of us, and we came together. And I think the powerful message today was, we're all in this together. We're all in this together as Americans. We're all in this together as fucking human beings. It's not even about politics anymore. It's not even about the government. It's not even about that stuff anymore. It's about being human. When you see someone who's a fellow human being who has given and paid a price and sacrificed themselves, and them and their family both, their family had to pay the price too. When they get wounded, their family pays that price along with them. And thankfully, we could just do this for them. So shout out to everybody that came out, and thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for everybody who took part in it, who, you know, went out there and advertised it, all the YouTubers, all the social media people, the fitness people, all that stuff. Thank you so much for the businesses that donated their time, their products, their services. And hopefully we can make this an annual thing, and with more time rather than like 3 months. You know, let's say we took 6 months to pump it up. Could we get 100,000? Could this turn into something bigger? Could the rest of the fitness industry get involved with it? Could it become that big? You know, hopefully what we did here today is going to inspire other people, other companies to say, well, they did that, I want to do something like that too. And not really to like try to outdo us. It doesn't even matter if you do outdo. If you outdo us, you don't really outdo us. You just help the fucking veterans. So it doesn't matter. Please try to outdo us. Try to fucking, you know, go head to head and say, I'm gonna donate more money. Do it, because they benefit, and that's what it's all about. So I'm gonna just get my shit together, take a shower, hop on that plane tomorrow, and get back to Aaron and Brady, and get back to normal life for a little bit before I fly out to Jonesboro, Arkansas on Friday to go to a legendary supplement store with Dallas McCarver to do an event there and a thing there. So hopefully I'll see you guys there, and thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for everything that went on today. I'm Biockickz, and I approve this message, and we're out.